Day 7 will be a free day. We'll go ziplining and go to the water park. Along the way, we'll be joined by one of Brandon's friends, Gerardo, who will be with us during the trip. As we drive to Fred's, we see clouds gathering in the mountains, and when we arrive at Fred's, we have our last meal there, a breakfast, and then start saying our goodbyes for much of the team we won't see again this year. We will see a few of them again, for they'll join us for supper tonight. Then it's time to head out to Colinas del Poas as we drive by the painted wall and get ready to go ziplining. Today the group from Christ United Methodist will also be doing the same things we are, and we travel together. As we climb up the side of the Poas volcano, we get a spectacular view over San Jose. As we climb up higher, we actually get into the clouds and a little bit of misty rain. And then we arrive at Colinas del Poas. You can see the volcano on the left, and Colinas del Poas is right on its side. Those that are going ziplining will zipline in this area, and those of us who are not going to go ziplining will be taking pictures in the beautiful park here. As we arrive, it's time to get ready to go ziplining for the 7 that are going. And it's time for one last picture to remember them by if they don't make it back. Down the thin little wire will it hold them up. First they get a little instructions, and then off they go.
I'm too old for this. Really need a hookup or nothing. I'm an expert from Mississippi. We do this all the time. Mississippi,
And they all made it to the end safely. While they've been ziplining, others of us have been looking around the park, and I'm going to put all the flowers from this and from the next place at the end. The trees themselves are even gardens. And then it's time to head down to the trout pond and look there. Unfortunately, the bait shop's not open, so we can't go fishing. This area can have such lush vegetation because it's right on the edge of the clouds and gets a lot of mist and rain here. And then the conquering heroes return from ziplining. Next we'll move from Colinas del Poas up to the La Paz Waterfall Park and look there at this beautiful garden. Along the way there are many more of these plant-covered trees that we will pass. As you can see, this is a lush vegetation area, well watered and fertile. This is called a cloud forest because a cloud actually waters it, not a rainforest. For it doesn't get that much rain, just moisture in the air. And then we arrive at La Paz Waterfall Garden to look around. This complex is built along the side of a ravine that drops off into a river that has many waterfalls in it, and we're going to be exploring it on our own. There'll be many steps down and many steps back up, but it's a beautiful area, and as said before, the flowers will be at the end. But first, most of us go and eat at the buffet. This is typical firewood that they burn. And there are waterfalls everywhere. After all, it is a waterfall garden. And the first place I'll explore is the hummingbird feeders. There don't seem to be as many hummingbirds as there were last time, and they don't seem to be as friendly, for they're really skittish and fly off, but we'll look at some of the various varieties here. This is a female white-necked Jacobin. Next we come to one of the larger hummingbirds, a male violet saberwing. He's about 6 inches long. This female green hermit is one of the rare hummingbirds that come in here. The chart says this green thorntail hummingbird is one of the rarest hummingbirds in Costa Rica. This male green violet-eared hummingbird is beautiful and iridescent, changing colors as the light shines on it. This black-bellied hummingbird, notice how the colors change on its throat as the light shines on it, is one of the smallest, only a couple of inches long. Then it's time to leave the hummingbirds and head over to the monkey house. They have 2 species of monkeys here, the capuchin monkeys. We'll see them tomorrow in the wild at Manuel Antonio, and also the spider monkeys. Both are native to Costa Rica. Then it's a short walk over to the butterfly house, where they have many different types of butterflies. Malachite butterflies are out hatching, and you can see this one hasn't even blown its wings up yet. Next we see a heliconus butterfly, not sure what species. Then a small Ephidamus cattleheart butterfly. And this tiger longwing butterfly is busy feeding on these flowers. This is another species of heliconus like the one we saw before. The blue morph butterflies are iridescent blue on the inside, but when their wings are closed, they're almost camouflaged. The owl butterfly has a different spot pattern from the blue morph, and these are some of its cocoons. Another one of those heliconus butterflies is the Sarah longwing butterfly. And then there's a huge Prometheus moth, almost 8 inches across. These tiger leafwing butterflies that are hatching look almost like a leaf. And lastly come to the Dircey Beauty butterfly. And as always, there are waterfalls. Then it's over to the birdhouse to see the scarlet macaws. The chestnut mandible toucan will sit on your arm or shoulder, and so will the keelbill toucan. And now it's time to move over to the cat display. All the animals that are here are kept in trust with Costa Rica Natural Wildlife Unit, and none of these can live in the wild on their own. The margay is one of the smaller cats here, and it's asleep right now. This is their male jaguar. And he became a father a few months ago, and these are the babies in the cage with their mother. There's a beautiful orchid house here, but like I say, the flowers will be at the end of this video. And now it's time to go explore the frogs of Costa Rica. This is a red-blotched tree frog. And here's a red-eyed frog. The green and black poison dart frog. And a blue jeans frog. This ox cart is outside a reconstructed casita, which is a farmer's home that would have built in this area during the 17 and 1800s that they would have lived in. It is reconstructed by using the ancient techniques that they would have used and hand tools they would have used to make it, and is an upper middle class home from that time period. And now it's time to head down and explore the waterfalls at the bottom of the ravine. And then once at the other end, it's a bus ride back to the park, or if you want to, you can climb back up. Next door is the Peace Lodge. About $1,000 a night to come and stay here, but then you have access to the entire park and a fishing pond where you can go fishing for trout. Then we head back to Alajuela, past the beautiful countryside. Underneath these covers are house plants and strawberries are being grown. We've been doing the same things as the group from Christ Church, and one of them wanted to escape. And then back in Alajuela, it's opportunities for one more time to shop at a factory outlet. Outside they have a pond with whistling ducks on it. There's also a pair of yacuna on the pond, walking on the lily pads as they do. This factory also has a pair of oxen to pull their cart. They put out fruit to eat if we want to, and then it's time to have pictures taken with the ancient Maya artifacts. Then after a rest at the hotel, we head to the La Princess Marina restaurant, where we'll eat with a little bit of the staff and have our last meal with them. Then it's time to say our goodbyes, and let's look at some of the flowers in this area.